master at work.
Yo, man, we back with another episode of the E-Lab podcast, man. This episode 169, I believe, bro. How y'all boys doing, man?
Doing good.
Zell eating, man. Come on, Zell, tighten up, baby. Tighten
My
up,
bad,
man. It's all good. But yeah, man, how y'all boys doing, man?
Chilling, man. Everything good.
Y'all sound old, bro. Y'all sound old, man. I gotta get y'all going, man. Come on, here. How about we start here, man? We gotta start, man. Our boy Emmanuel Lean versus Lester Martinez last night, man. It went down. They fought for the WBC super middleweight interim title. Pretty much fighting to see who's gonna be the contender for the belt at 168 at WBC, man. Ted, you want to start us off, bro? How you feel? Because I know we all watched it, but how you feel, man? How you feel about the fight?
Hey, first of all, man, big shout out to Miss D, Aleem, father. All y'all did y'all thing out there. It was a good fight. But I will pretty much give props and pay homage to Lester Martinez, man. He is very, very solid. He is something serious in the round and pretty much opened the door for the top fights, man. He can go ahead and get it in Billy. He can go try to get Canelo. He can get all those big names now. You know what I mean? But big shout out to Manny and them boys that did his thing, because the same way that Lester, basically put himself in the front room of competition, Aleem actually, even with the loss, put himself in a position to be able to get some good opportunities moving forward. Yeah,
that's a fact. The one thing I noticed about Aleem was just that he got a world-class chin. I tell you what, Lester Martinez was hitting. He was hitting, bro, and Aleem did a great job of just keeping his composure. I think he came out that first round, you could tell he was real excited. Like his energy was up. And he was like, I felt like he was just like real high energy, and I wanted him to settle down. Lester, on the other hand, came in real calm. A lot different than the M. Billy fight. I feel like in the M. Billy fight, he was a lot more energized and just more excited. But I think Lester showed me that he can box for real. Like he ain't just a slugger. Like he ain't just I'm gonna just go in there and brawl. Because I think a lot of people, when we saw that M. Billy fight, it looked like they just were taking a lot of punches. They was both just hitting each other in the face. But in this fight, I think he showed that he was a little bit more of a tactical, and he can box. He can box. He can go 12 rounds. So, but anyway, Mitch, did you have something on the fight?
No, I just reiterate what you just said about a world-class chin, because Buddy was throwing hella combos. But I don't know what the reach difference was, but it felt like it was like a big factor because he just couldn't get in there. Like he's like, the commentators kept on saying he's trying to walk through the front door, and he really was. He's just eating the punches, trying to get close and get in that phone booth. And I was like, damn, this is tough. But it was. Yeah. Shout out to both of them though, man, for real.
Yeah, I wish because he started doing like a cross bar, and he got in. He did like that, and I wish he would have did that again, because I think he got good spacing or got in a good place when he did that. I think it might have been like the 4th or 5th round when he did it. But ultimately, though, I would say this. Lester Martinez, this is both of their first times going 12 rounds. Both of them. Neither one of them went 12 rounds. And on average, Lester Martinez got a knockout rate of like 4.2 rounds. So people don't even really last as long with Lester, man. So Emmanuel looked good to me. He looked conditioned. He looked like he can go the distance, bro. And for me, he kind of proved that with him going the distance with Lester, bro, he proved that he's a worthy opponent. So I would look for guys like Jamie Munguia, like Ted was saying in the chat. If somebody who's trying to get back to prove that they are a contender, Emmanuel is a person that you can fight and get a good fight and get a good gauge to see where you at. So I think Manny fought good enough to show them, hey, bro, I am one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm still one of them, and I think this will open the door for him to get that Caleb Plant fight. I think that's who he wanted. He's been wanting to fight Caleb. I don't think that's who he want, Mitch. That's who he want. Hey, Lester, speaking of Lester, bro, his left hand was nice, man. That jab to the body, jab, left hook. He was working Aleem early with that, man. But it seemed like Aleem was caught off guard by his speed. I will say that. I think Lester was a lot faster than Aleem had anticipated. But ultimately, I think he would, like I said, he was just. I wish he would have jabbed a little bit more. But again, to your point, Mitch, it could have been a reach thing. It could have been a reach. Because again, somebody said this in the chat. He was like, "Hey, bro, if he 5'10", I'm 5'9". Who said that? Teddy? Was that you, Teddy?
Yeah.
Somebody, if he 5, yeah. Lester arms just look way longer. It looked way longer.
I feel like he couldn't get to him.
So they was telling him to jab, but it was like, I mean, Manny was jabbing. It was just that he's short. You know what I'm saying? He's shorter than Lester, man. But all in all, like I said, right, it was a good fight. I
feel like Manny was better conditioned than Lester, because I feel like when that 10th round kind of came, you can tell Lester he was really getting tired. He started doing more clinching and started holding more. Yeah. So you can tell Aleem started seeing that. The corner probably started talking to him like, "Hey, you started," because that's when the fight got better for Aleem. Like that 10th to the 12th round, he got much better. Like he was able to, he had good footwork the whole time. But he was able to get him on the ropes. That was kind of like his advantage. But at the same time, Lester was able to get out of that. So I feel like ultimately, like you said, he is worthy of like another fight like this, because he did make it the whole 12 rounds for the first time. So that was a big props to him for sure.
That's a fact.
And respect to Lester. Real quick, respect to Lester in that 12th round. Because most people, you up that big in the fight, you probably just like, I'm just gonna coast it. Yep. He was like, especially after he got tagged in the 11th, he was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna go out swinging still." I'm like, dang, he's trying to go for a knockout in the 12th round. Like he didn't care. I think Aleem was like, "Oh yeah, I got him," and then he came out. He's like, "Oh shit," because I think Aleem might got a little tired in that 12. Like he started like not being as aggressive. I was like, "Oh shit." So respect to Lester.
Yeah, you're right, Mitch. I felt like he took like the 9th and 10th off. I think the 11th round for Aleem was one of his best rounds. I thought that's why going into the 12th, I was thinking he might get it. But like you said, it looked like he kind of got a little fatigued because he wasn't throwing as many punches. He didn't throw it nowhere near as many punches in the 12th than he did in the 11th. So, but anyway, but like you say, man, hey, what's up, Ted? Go ahead.
I will say, despite the loss, he showed a lot of versatility, like you guys were saying. He was playing on his front foot. He was being real aggressive. He was working the jab, working the hook. He was playing on his back foot as well. And then he also showed a lot of different stances and was giving Lester a lot of different looks. So what I'm saying is, despite the loss, he opened up a lot of opportunities moving forward. And, just big shout out to them and their camp and everything that they bring to the table. They're real good people. So shout out to Najee, Aleem, Omar, and Miss D. Real good people, man.
Shout out to him, man. Hey, you heard Omar, Pops in the corner said, "Hey, what's my man name? Lester?" He said, "Lester, give us another fight." Soon as the fight was over, he said, "Give us another fight, man." I don't know what Lester said, but I heard Pop say it. Yeah, I ain't mad at it, but advocating for him because I know this was a big deal for the Aleem family, bro. This is something that they really been working for us, man. Towards, man. So I hope they get to see the fruits of their labor from this fight, because I think he definitely deserves another top 15 guy in the WBC. Man.
Yeah.
So, anyway, man, shout out. Go ahead, Zil.
I feel like they need to, like, because that fight was like a more smaller scale, but a main event. I feel like he probably can get on that like big time card, but like be on that undercard just to kind of let the other people see him and stuff like that. So I feel like he definitely ready for that though, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, definitely up this prestige for sure, man. For sure. But anyway, hey, so let's get into this, man. So March Madness, man. I want to ask y'all this, man. So because I saw this question on the Twitter, man. Was the money for the NIL that was spent on March Madness worth it? Is March Madness living up to the hype? Are these superstars giving us the superstar money that the NIL has paid for, man? How y'all feel, man? Talk to me.
I mean, in my opinion, the games I done seen, I'm entertained too. Hey,
you entertained?
I'm entertained. Yeah, I mean, if you talking about the niggas that got the big bag, I mean, shit, some of them on bad teams too. They just got a lot of money, so
true. Yeah,
you can't expect them to do a lot of winning if they ain't got no team, man. But it's my opinion.
That kind of brings us because Mitch brought this up too, man. Has the NIL kind of killed the Cinderella stories, like the Cinderella teams? Do y'all think so? What's up, Ted? Why you say nah?
Let's say shit. North Carolina lost. Shit, first round. Go ahead.
Yeah, so me and Red are Chapel Hill fans, die hard. And literally the first round, we lost to VCU. And I'm conflicted, right? Because I'm from VA. And I'm like, yeah, go VA. And then I'm like, nah, you went against the home team, got us out of there. But I also will say, we got to put a lot of love to the teams where they might not have the number 1, number 2, number 3 recruits coming in. But as a collective unit, when they're well coached, the Cinderella story happens. Bro, y'all see what Texas is doing? Texas, they were in the SEC, and then they were basically saying like, "Hey, it's tough competition." We ended up being 10-8. but we knocking off teams that supposedly was supposed to get us out of there. You know what I mean? And then, not only just them as a Cinderella story, but like with AJ at BYU. Yes, they lost, but he went out on his shield, bro. He went out on his shield. He put a all-time great performance out there, and the L kind of dilutes a lot of this stuff to the casuals. But I think even more, his stock goes up because he put everything out there on the court, man. He's a great prospect. And then this is just me. I think he took the number 1 spot for the NBA draft, and he got it solidified. Like, he got it on lock. But that's just
even after my boy just put up 36 last night.
See.
Yeah, so, he ain't big enough. He got it. He's 6'8". He going first.
I love Darius Acuff, but his play is so good because, like I just told you, it gets highlighted because of the dub. But Martin from High Point ended up, his stock went crazy. So what I'm saying is, Acuff be having all these all-time performances and then lets the other point guards get off. When it was going against Bylon from Alabama, he still lost, but he was having a wonderful game. This kid from High Point had a 30 clip, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. Like, he had one of the most phenomenal back and forth duos I've ever seen. And his stock goes up alongside Darius Acuff. And I think that's kind of like a catch-22, right? Because you're so good, you drop buckets, but you're not that good of a defender, so you let the other point guard get off. But I think that it also is a result of everybody has a lot of respect for Darius Acuff. So they raise their game. They raise their competitive level. And that brings out the best in all these point guards that they playing. So I think that every single point guard that is going to be playing Arkansas, no matter how far they get, they're marking on their calendar to say, hey, we got to bring our A game. And it has to run through the point guard.
Mm-hmm. Hey, hold on real quick, Mitch, because I want to ask you something about the Texas boy. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Rob Martin. We went to school with Rob Martin. His son is out there at High Point. Ted said something that I completely disagree with. His stock does not go up because Darius Acuff went up as well. That's out. He ain't nowhere near the Cade. He had a good game. It was a good. You did good, kid. But it ain't. He ain't moving up with Acuff. It ain't even the same caliber game.
Who you talking about?
Rob Martin, he played for High Point. He had 30 last night. He like
how tall is Rob Martin?
E, but you gotta fuck with what Ted's saying though. If you do that in March Madness, like he might have earned himself an extra combine workout or something. That's what Ted said. He ain't saying
okay.
Well,
he know what the bars was this, and I'm like, hold on, what we talking about?
Whoa! I'm not doing a draft comparison. But what I'm saying is, 80% of people that watch college hoops don't watch it until March Madness. They don't even know who none of these people are until the tourney. Then you do great in the tourney. You already upset if somebody in the first round, and then you go ahead and play somebody like this, where it's going to bring you out the best of your competition. I'm not saying that just because Martin had an excellent game that he's going to be a lottery or a first rounder. But I'm saying he can go undrafted. You can kind of might have had that position where you can say, hey, I can go undrafted somewhere, bro, and my stock goes up in that regard. And there's nothing wrong with that. Going from college to overseas or to the G League, that's not a bad thing, bro, because that's the desirable thing. You want to go to the league, but everybody can't go.
Mm-hmm. Mitch, how you feel, man, about Texas, man? Go ahead, get your Texas off, man.
There's a lot to be said because the original the question was about Cinderella teams. To me, Cinderella teams is like Texas is not a Cinderella team because yes, they're like not supposed to win, but Cinderella and even VCU is not a Cinderella team for me. When they first got popping with Shaka Smart, that's when they were a Cinderella team. Cinderella, VCU now. So like when UK lost to Oakland or like Florida Gulf Coast or something, those are like in Cinderella teams, and it's hard for those teams, me personally, to like High Point. They won their first game, but then they played great the second game. So that is a Cinderella team. But for the most part, like when you have a good year, all them players are gone, especially now. Like it's in football and in basketball. Like they're gonna get that NIL bag and they're gonna go to a different school. And normally it's gonna be a higher school. So that's why like the Cinderella story to me is a little dead. Cause like even with High Point, like their second best player, well, I probably made third best player. He used to play with Coach Cal at UK. That's very rare for you to drop that far down from UK to High Point. That's like crazy. Normally, like these players are on this Cinderella team for 4 years. So it's like that's why I think Cinderella, it can happen, but I don't think it's gonna be a deep run. But back with the Texas thing, hey man, we played good. shout out to Texas, man. We got 2 dubs. But I'm also a realist. I'm not like one of these delusional fans. We played against BYU. They didn't have their second best player. Last night, Gonzaga didn't have their second best player, their big man. I think he averaged like 18 points a game. So good win. Hopefully, we keep going. But I wish you watched this a little bit more, EJ, because I told you, like, a young EJ is on Texas, dog. I'm telling you.
I don't like the way. I don't like to hear your compliments. I don't know. I don't know how to receive that.
He leads our team in points, rebounds, and assists, man. Like,
okay, I gotta watch it first. The last time you told me about somebody on your team, you said he was Draymond Green. So that was.
I'm glad you said that. You know who don't play? You know who don't play? Get no burn? Him.
Oh, Draymond Green don't play no more.
He don't play no more at all.
Did y'all see what Draymond Green said? Hey, when somebody walked up to him and said his son played like Draymond Green, he was like, "You're telling me that your son is trash."
Your son trash. Yeah.
Hey, Mitch, that was funny as shit.
To what you said though about the teams dropping down, I think you're gonna see that more than normal now though, because I feel like we'll use Coach Cal for example. He get the best of the best every year, right? I don't think he gonna have no more DJ Wagners, if that makes sense. So if you ain't good enough that first year, I think a lot of people gonna start transferring down to try to keep their stock. So I think you'll get it that way.
Transferring down to a Cinderella team is crazy.
Mitch,
I mean, I get that point, but I'm just saying they're gonna drop down a little bit.
Mitch, you said something that made me. I had a question for you, man. So fellas, are we saying that if you're a Cinderella last year, you can't be a Cinderella this year? Because I don't necessarily think of Cinderellas as people who've been there before. I think of them more so from a standpoint of they're a middle of the road type of team. Like, it don't matter that Florida Atlantic, we've seen them before. Like, Florida Atlantic had a good run. I think it was last year, right? Or maybe the year before.
Like a
couple years ago. But for me, I would say Texas as an 11 seed. I would say 11, 12, 10. No matter how prestigious your college is, I would say you're a Cinderella. So, Mitchell, are you saying that?
No, I think that's like you're an underdog, but you're not a Cinderella. Okay. Cinderella is like,
I can give it that.
You ain't supposed to be here. Like, you have no chance of beating this team. Like, it's like it's different because of basketball, you always have a chance, but like in football, Alabama playing Northern Kentucky, it's like, bro, you have no. That's and you win. It's like, oh shit, that's a Cinderella, like a crazy upset to me personally. That's how I look at Cinderella teams. So
that makes sense. Do we go ahead, Zale? Let me ask y'all this. This is for you, Zale. Do we care? So let me say it. Let me ask it a little better. Would you rather see a Cinderella team in the Final Four, or would you rather see all the best teams in the Final Four? How do you feel, Zale?
I feel like you want to see the best teams, especially for like a fan standpoint. I mean, unless this Cinderella team is just playing at lights out and stuff like that, a lot of times as fans, we rooting for these top teams. You got that small crowd that just always rooting for underdogs. They always want to see the underdogs win. I feel like it's good for the March Madness to have at least like one Cinderella. And just like Mitch said, like a school like Texas, even like in 2016, Syracuse made it to the Final Four, but they was as a 10 seed. But at the same time, it's still Syracuse, it's still Jim Boeheim, stuff like that. But it wasn't really like a New York University Syracuse. You know what I'm saying? Like one like a smaller scale school. Since it is an elite school, we don't look at it as a Cinderella, but it is an underdog. Yeah, you can say that. But it's mainly like those D2s, those mid majors, the schools like when you look at so basically like when you think about how like some teams made it work for them. Like you look at Norfolk State with Cal O'Quinn, that raised his stock up. Courtney Lee with WKU raised his stock up. CJ McCollum Lehigh raise this stock up. So basically, when you make those type of runs, it will help you out, and it kind of do make other people look at that school. For like even when we look at Lehigh this year, we kind of know about it from CJ, even though we can still consider them a Cinderella because they haven't really made no real noise. But that's how I look at everything like that.
You're right, and I was the another person, Steph Curry with Davidson. He kind of did the same type of thing, man. So
I got a question: Is Butler the best Cinderella?
Yeah, that was.
I think they.
That Shelby Mack and Gordon Hayward.
The way the coach,
they won two,
right?
The
GM at the Boston Celtics.
I think they won one and then they lost one. They went back to back though.
Yeah,
they won either one of them. I thought they lost.
Let me double check.
I thought they lost both.
Yeah, they lost.
They
both.
lose
both. Yeah, they lost.
They won one.
Nolan Smith was on one of them
too.
Duke teams when they lost. I know it one of them years.
Yeah, no, they lost both of them, y'all. Back 2010 and 2011. They lost back to back to Duke
so
and UConn.
Would they be the best Cinderella team? That, well, now who's the Cinderella team that won between?
I don't think there is.
It's really never been one in our lifetime. I think
like in the 80s.
You said in our lifetime. I was going to say besides all I know is Texas Western, and that was from the movie Glory Road.
But see now y'all, this is where y'all taking me to now. This is why y'all taking me. So with the NIL now, and with how we're saying about how we're talking about Cinderellas and how we don't even necessarily care to see them play. Would you think that the NCAA March Madness will move to a smaller tournament eventually?
Hell no.
To a team?
Nah, hell
you don't think so?
You get all that money here. Now they ain't gonna do that.
The money.
Make too much money.
About to be 100 teams in the tournament.
They go. You think they'll add more to? They do. They just put 68. They just added the 68. I'm trying to see if there was a Cinderella team that won. But
Texas Western. I told you.
Oh, that was the last
way
one?
back. Yeah, probably the last one.
I feel like was Jimmy Valvano's team a Cinderella when they won?
That's not SNC State. I don't. It's probably a very underdog team. I don't think it's a Cinderella.
The lowest ranked seed that's won, y'all, is the 1985 Villanova Wildcats. They were an 8th seed. That was the last team that won, and then 83, the NC State one is a 6th seed. George Mason was really good. Y'all remember George Mason in 2006? I remember that.
Yeah.
They didn't win though. They didn't win. They just reached the Final Four. So that was pretty good. But yeah. So now y'all, my Tar Heel guys, we gotta talk about it, man. Is Hubert Davis on the hot seat, man? Is it time? Is he giving Tar Heels a bad name, man? What's up?
He got a white wife.
I said it in the group chat, bro. I said fire his ass a long time ago. And the reason I say fire him, like I said, it ain't his fault because he can't play for the guys. But I think as a coach, it's your time. You got to manage the game. So when we lost, we were up 19. One of my biggest things that I be saying about these coaches is when you up, you don't just hold. I mean, I get run the clock, but you don't just hold the ball because you kill the momentum and you kill your guys' rhythm. As the game keeps breaking down and you keep saying they letting them in, they went on like a 14-2 run at one point or some shit like that. You supposed to caught that at 7. Like at 7, you supposed to, hey, time out. Let's get this shit together. Let's regroup. We was killing in the paint. We started coming down, jacking up a bunch of threes. Like, you got to manage the game better. And I just think he that first couple of years, he caught a good wave because we still had some players that were still there from, previous coaching. And we kind of helped at the beginning of his career, but now it's starting to be seen like he's not a good coach to me. Like, so.
Ted, how you feel about that, Ted?
And lastly, lastly, our team was just shit without Caleb Wilson, if we being honest. Like, we worked good without Caleb Wilson. That's all I got to say. We're good.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. No, that's a valid too. I forgot he got hurt. Well, what's up, Ted? How you feel, man? Is it time for him to go?
Yeah, bro. I hate this dude. Like, I hate this dude. I hate his philosophy. I hate everything that he got going on, bro. Like, he's so much of he's a okay coach for what he, his resume and things of that nature. But as far as like watching the game, understanding the game, he watches the game, right? He just lets the game happen. He has so much trust in these guys, and there's no niche. You know what I mean? Like, Caleb Wilson got injured, and they have no identity. You have a lead, 19 points, and you don't want to hold the lead. You don't want to play aggressive, give them boys in foul trouble. None of that. You just want to bail everybody out by shooting threes. And just overall, bro, we don't have the collective talent to be taking people like this. There's been a lot of years that we've been in the tournament and we got bailed out because we had a lot of talent. You know what I mean? We had a lot of talent and we could just play lackadaisical and BS all we want to. But then in the second half, we can turn it up. We don't have that luxury now. Ever since the scholarships, ever since Roy got up out of there, the opportunity to be able to win and find the importance of winning, it's not there no more. There's no desire. There's no respect. There's no nothing when it comes to having any North Carolina pride. It's not there. Like, it just, and there's so much inconsistency, right? Seth Trimble hit a game winner against Duke, and the very next game he had 4. And these are our D1 guards. So as long as Caleb is not on the court, they're falling apart, bro. That kid that we got from Arizona to transfer, he wasn't ready to be the number one option. He wasn't ready for the offense to run through him. Deer in headlights. Get him the fuck out of here. Refresh, re-rinse, get everybody out of there, bro. It's all right. It's time. Blow it all up. I'm good.
Yeah, sound like they need that Miami Hurricanes makeover for y'all football. They losing their coaches. Sound like they done lost their coach out there.
Get up out of here, bro.
Nasty, man. Hey, real quick, man, we got a lot of people in the building, man. Hey, please like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Y'all been showing out for us, bro. We almost to 1,600 subscribers on our YouTube page, bro. Please keep rocking with us, bro, so we can keep kicking out this content, man. I gotta get these old dudes out the bed somehow, man. So they like seeing the numbers go up. You feel me? So, but anyway, fellas. So I wanted to go here now, man. Go NBA, man. Oh, well, make sure we got anything else on the March Madness. Mitch, you got anything? I know Mitch watch all the games. Go ahead, Mitch.
Yeah, I just want to say I got a question for Red and Ted about North Carolina. I know y'all say you have a lot of talent normally and all that stuff, but in today's game, do you think y'all's way of having like the collective team having to play good? Like y'all had Caleb Wilson, but it's like Duke had to like change their philosophy about their 4-year players to like and get these high profile players. And it's been working for him. Duke normally has some good, like one good player, and then maybe like just a collective good team around them. I feel like y'all think they need to switch their style up, and like the old way of doing things ain't the way to do it anymore.
Let me go right quick, Red.
You go ahead.
So pretty much, like listening to you, I understand and I agree with you. But also, when we had that philosophy, this is before the transfer portal came, right? When we were building that up with RJ Davis and Caleb, they let a situation off the court break everything up. If we ended up keeping that core on the point guard position, the front court position, or excuse me, backcourt, and we ended up keeping that backcourt and recruited people of Caleb Wilson's caliber, I would have no problem, right? And this is also a result of we were having so much issues with scholarships. We couldn't provide the money at the time to be able to bring these high profile guys. So we were also a victim of scholarships. We was also a victim of off the court drama. And then like me being a North Carolina fan, it sucks to say, even besides before we get Caleb, we don't got that draw no more, right? So when you talk to some of these 5-star recruits that are coming out, you know, juniors and sophomores, and they're getting all their offers and they're talking about it on Instagram, we're never in that picture diagram. It's always going to be Duke. It's always going to be Florida. It's always going to be Arizona, Ohio State, things of that nature. Like, we don't get that draw like we used to. And we got to build back. We got to get kids that understand that you're not one and done caliber. So stay, build the program up, learn, get your wounds out there, get battle tested before going to the NBA, because what's happening is all these kids that think that they're better than they are, they get up out of there because it's a little bit of issues. They don't win the championship, blah, blah, blah. They go to the next level and they don't develop. They don't pan out. It's historically North Carolina stars don't pan out. Yeah, you got Michael Jordan, you got Vince Carter and things of that nature, but after that, the list gets skinny. And there are people that, you know, have okay careers, but as far as translating into the NBA, it's not there.
Yeah. Danny Green, y'all go, right? Didn't Danny Green go out there?
Come on.
Yeah, but shut up, man. But if you ask me though, Mitch, if you ask me though, I do think it's time for a style change for our style of play. I would like to see us be more isolation or pick and roll based. I think it'll speed the game up. It'll bring that attraction back because we'll be playing the game that the kids play today. Because I think we still got the culture, you know what I'm saying? As far as being in North Carolina, we got Jordan, we got all that shit. We just play like the '80s, you know what I'm saying? So if we get that back, we'll be cool.
Okay.
And I do think I like what Ted said too, because our traditional style, we gonna keep 2 bigs. If we keep those 2 bigs, we just gotta have 2 bigs that can stretch the floor. That's it. That's just my opinion on it.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair, man. Hey, man.
Get that 4-corner shit the fuck out of here.
Get it.
Hey, for real. That's how I feel about
I
that.
hate that shit, Red. Like, I get it, bro, with Dean Smith. You know what I'm saying? But fuck, get that shit out of here, bro. Get some buckets out there.
It sounds like y'all are saying they should adopt the NBA play style a little bit more, Red. That's what I kind of heard. A little bit more NBA play style.
What's wrong with that? Because that's where you're gonna go anyways. That's where you want to go.
We the only team that's stuck in the past. Everybody else are pretty much playing that way. Like everybody that Dukes, all of them, they playing that way now. So we look crazy.
Yeah, I feel like the top tier college teams should definitely have a higher playing style. You know what I'm saying? When you think about football, you think about the Alabamas, you think about them type of schools, Texas, all them schools and stuff like that. They need to play at a higher level. If it's a low if it's a low D2, D3, then yeah, they can still kind of be closer to that high school level type of style. But when you're a Duke, North Carolina, Arizona, when you want them type of schools, we need to see. We gonna see on TV a lot, so we want to see better playing styles.
Yeah. Listen, if you got top 25 recruits, lottery picks on your team, you need to let them be who they are. That's part of the reason people love going to play for Calipari. If we just being honest, he lets you be who you are. You feel what I'm saying? So, but anyway, my bad. That was good. That's good shit though. Let's I want to go here because we in the comments. Savortnik says Luka is the MVP. Don't overthink it. Slow down, Nick. We gonna get there. We gonna get there, man. That's what we headed to, man. Look, let's do this first.
I want to say, free my dog Aiden Holloway, man. Somebody done snitched on him, dog. That's all I gotta say.
Who? What happened? Who's Aiden Holloway?
Aiden Holloway is Alabama player.
Alabama guard.
He got caught with two P's in the apartment right before the tournament, and they got felony drug charges with conspiracy to distribute. But like I said, proven guilty.
I would say this: he at Alabama. We know they can get some shit covered up.
That's a fact.
My boy name that played for Charlotte. If he can get off his case, he can get off this one.
Brandon Miller, that's right. That's a fact. I forgot about that. I forgot he beat him early.
Hey, we want to speak on Alabama when it comes to that legal stuff, man.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. I forgot about that, man.
We got long money, bro. Alabama, man.
Hey, Zell, I was going to you anyway, man. I wanted to hear about So first off, let's say get well soon, man. Get well soon to Cade Cunningham, bro. He got a collapsed lung, man. Collapsed on the court. He didn't collapse on the court. It was kind of a weird play. It didn't look like much happened, but
Wizards,
go ahead, Zell, take over, man.
Trey.
Yeah. Go ahead, take over, Zell. But yeah, let's start with Cade, man. How you feel about Cade Cunningham? And ultimately, the question I was gonna get to: should the NBA reduce the 65 game rule? Because the way it is right now, Cade he won't be eligible for all NBA first team. So
I mean, I feel like the way it is, it's just unfortunate. It's super unfortunate what happened, but at the end of the day, the rule is the rule. Like we all don't like it, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like they made the rule mainly for players who were sitting out. So they wanted players to stop sitting out, but I don't think they really wanted to be for players that got injured. Because you look at it, all the top players, like if Luka would have sat out a few more games, SGA, Jokic, none of them would be in the contending for awards. So it's like when you think about that, they might make some changes when it comes to like injuries. I think they're gonna maybe be like, oh, well, if you were injured, maybe not so, but just no sitting out. But I feel like for Cade's situation, they can't really change nothing for him, even though I wish they could, but they couldn't do it for him because they had to do it for him, they had to do it for Kawhi, they had to do it for a lot of other players. It just happened at a bad time, but he was playing lights out, so you know what I'm saying? It's like basically like you going all out and leaving nothing. So
it's super unfortunate, man. It's super unfortunate because, like you said, I mean, the hard part is making the exception and not necessarily knowing if guys are sitting out for the right reasons. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because if you say, man, he ain't hurt for real, he need to play, and then he go out there and tear his Achilles, and it's like, well, we told you he was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it kind of muddies the water if you make the exception, man. But I just don't want that All NBA first team to start looking. Now I would say this: I don't think the first team is going to look crazy because there's a lot of players that could go in the first team, and I'd be okay with it. I think it's that third team that's going to start to look like, all right, like we gonna start getting some weird names down there at the bottom in that third team. But I don't think the first team is gonna be the thing that looks the worst. But anyway, Mitch, how you feel about it? You think they ought to drop the 65 games?
No, it like both of y'all said, it's hard to be able to determine what's healthy and not healthy. I'm cool with it. It sounds crazy. It's just you just hope you don't have this many players getting hurt Like normally it might be like 2 players or something. It's just like it's been a lot. I know we say this air is soft and all this stuff, but it's just unfortunate. It's just been a lot of people get hurt this year, and it's crazy. Before Cade, people really weren't caring about this 65 game rule. They're like, oh man, shit, they hurt, whatever. Like Kenny Martin came out and said, oh man, they should change the rule because I'm like, you didn't care about none of these other players, but now since Cade, I get it. People love Cade, but it is what it is. Next year they might change it, but it's if you drop it to 60, then if somebody gets hurt at 59, they're like, oh man, he should be able to get it. It's just unfortunate. You just hopefully these young athletes don't get hurt, but I don't know how you can fix it. So, and I think the main thing, like with the first teams, I know the awards mean stuff, but isn't it like a money thing? Because if you reach
money,
that's what it's really about. The teams don't shit. You ain't play these games. I ain't trying to pay you this top dollar. So if you could adjust the money thing somehow, that might be able to fix it. The award, I don't think if you play 60 games and you was averaging 35 and 15, I'm cool with you getting the award. But it's the money that they don't want to pay you that top bread. So I don't know how they could finagle the money around. It's always about money at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's valid, Mitch. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. You ain't wrong. I didn't even think about it from the money perspective because if I'm a team, if I'm an organization, I'm thinking, shit, if I can not pay Cade this extra $10 million, maybe I can get me another role player next year. You know what I mean? So if I'm the team, I'm wanting you to sit out. You know what I mean? Like it definitely plays a little, risk versus reward type of situation. So I feel it. Red, was you about to say something at first about Cade? Did you have something?
I think people just want the rule change for him because his situation is, different. Everybody else have like knees, back, shit like that. Like this one of the ones I think they even, thinking about it just because of the severity of his, like, lung collapse. That's something that he couldn't control. So I think it's one of those. That's why they even looking like they want to lobby for it. But I agree with what they said though. Don't change nothing because it gets too sticky then. So don't change anything. I think the game should stay the same.
Yeah,
it's just unfortunate. I just think niggas need to play basketball more. Cause I feel like if you play basketball more, like actual basketball, I think me and Mitch talked about this a while back. They kind of soften the game up in practices and shit like that for longevity and for people not to get hurt. But I think you play the game the right way all the time, and it helps you build up a callus for it. That way your body's used to certain bends, falls, shit like that. I think now we're not used to it because we don't have that callus that we used to, you know what I'm saying? Because we used to play so much back then. But
yeah, I blame the Pistons, man. It's the Pistons' fault for not picking up somebody for him to help his ass out. Cade out there tired than a motherfucker running around doing every goddamn thing. All right. I didn't realize this too, y'all. I didn't realize there was a lot of players that have had collapsed lungs in the NBA. I didn't realize it was I thought it was like a rare thing. Like CJ McCollum had one. I was like, oh
yeah. He had that 2 years ago. It's a guy that play here. It's a guy that play here on the team. He just had one. So it should be unfortunate, man.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy as hell. And I don't and then to your point, like there's really no way to exercise your lung. You know what I'm saying? It's like you say, oh, we need to go and play. But I mean, you can go work out, but there's not really a way for me to go in and just make sure my lungs are strong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not that I know of anyway, but anyway, Ted, you feel something on this? Are we good? Because I know y'all want to get good with it. Oh.
Cry harder.
Cry harder.
When Luka was hurt, and nobody give a fuck. When SGA was hurt, and nobody give a fuck. When Joker was hurt, nobody gave a fuck. Now that he's at 61 games played, and the rules 65, and now they care so much. Cry harder. Rules are rules. Because if you try to bend the rules in this regard, too many loopholes. And what I'm saying is, bro, it's super unfortunate that he got injured. He was the epitome of Detroit success. He was playing at an all-time high. He was having a breakthrough year, even after a breakthrough playoff performance. Like he was basically skyrocketing into the NBA's hearts and all these people that are watching him. And I hate that it had to be him. But what I'm saying is he just is a victim of circumstance. But that does not dilute his performance and how great that he played. But at the end of the day, the rules are the rules. And they were already talking about it. So he had to be the scapegoat and the example of we need to play less games. For people that play with high motors like him, people that play with high responsibility like Cade,
usage,
you're susceptible to get injured because you do every fucking thing on the court. So reduce the games, because some of these games it's hard to keep up with every single game every other day. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll try to watch as much sports as I can, but a lot of these games towards the ends, when people start tanking and stuff like that, it doesn't mean nothing to them. These are free wins for the good teams, and they're useless losses for the bad teams. So if you cut a couple of games down from 82 to like 65, and then you can kind of maybe do 55, 50 games, as the actual award cutoff, then that may make a lot more sense. And then, like you said, that third team is not going to look as weird because a lot of the bulk of the team in the NBA is going to stay healthy. And as long as they stay healthy, the money's going to keep coming regardless, right? Because the same way that these players the coaching staff and the organizations are saying, I don't want you to hit this award. I don't want you to do this because there's going to be money lost and I could, put it to somebody else. If Cade is still playing basketball, cheeks are going to be in seats. He's going to sell tickets. I bet you now the money is going down in regards to tickets. As long as Cade is playing, Detroit is going to be literally full the entire season. But as soon as he goes for the rest of the season, bro, they're not going there like that. They're not going there like that. I mean,
how many games he played?
Did you say cut the Cade? I can check for you.
Did you say
cut the season?
60, I think.
He did, but y'all know he can trick the market. It's just up to the team. You can literally go out there, do the tip ball.
Games, Red.
They can get a foul. They can get a foul, and he can come out. He still can get it, just depending on how the coach fuck with you, or if he didn't hit it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta think about the collapsed lung. It's so much that he can even do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can get on airplanes. He gotta like really be cautious with this. So he probably can't even just stand up and sit.
How many home games y'all got left?
I don't know.
Yeah, they probably got they got enough. They got 4.
Listen, I'm just saying I know they're not gonna do it, but if I was like, because I'm petty like that, I can't play. Put me in, foul. Let me get in my 4. Still make first team. But also what Ted said, I ain't a fan of cutting the shit down. I feel like and I get what he's saying, but I feel like if you were a basketball head, you don't want nothing different than what the old guys play. Remember, like when they try to change the ball, all the pros is like, I don't want this ball because it gives me an advantage or whatever. Like, if we take the game down, a lot of these records that stand and all that shit, it ain't gonna never get broke no more. So I just, as far as the games, I'm a kind of a purist in that point. Like, if y'all was gonna do anything, if you want to take something back, you can go back to the old style of playoffs when it was it
5 games,
7-7?
Yeah,
5-7-7. Yeah.
So I feel like that's the only thing that I would like.
I got a comment to you too, Red. Hold on, let me say Iconic in the chat. What up, my boy? What up, Iconic? 2 things. First about Cade. Dang, I lost my spot, y'all. Fooling with Iconic. Let me say this about the 82 games because I do remember that spot. If we cut the games, the teams are starting to peak at the right time entering the playoffs. If we cut the 17 games off, we don't get this Luka. We don't get to see this type of Luka shit happening right now. He just started peaking, about 2-3 weeks ago? Everybody was talking bad about Luka and them. They just now, LeBron James has now found his role on his team. Him and the Austin Reeves, DeAndre Ayton, everybody is starting to click. They finally starting to click, man. So I don't want to cut the games because I think they need this stuff to find a rhythm. And enter into the playoffs, I think about that Pacers team last year. That Pacers team started January, they was maybe like the 5th or 6th seed in the East. I can't remember exactly where they were. But from January to the playoff time, they were they had the second best record in the league just off the second half of the season, bro. So for me, I think about it from a rhythm standpoint that I'm like, I still want to see them play because I think they get more reps. The Luka Doncic, even though Luka got traded mid-season, bro, he's really only played with them for maybe 80 games total. If we really being real with the Lakers, because he got traded at the All-Star break, around the All-Star break last year. So he's probably played a total, and then collectively, him, LeBron, and Austin Reeves actually played games together. I'm not sure of the number. I'm just saying there's value in it for a team like them. This was the point I wanted to say about Cade, though. I want Cade to get Mitch said earlier, all NBA first team don't really matter. Listen, as a person who argues basketball every fucking day, it matters. It matters that you get your name on that All-NBA first team. You don't know how many of them you're going to get. And when we go 10 years from now, when we start saying, well, Cade Cunningham was better than Mark Price and all that shit, and we say, Well, he ain't got no All NBA first teams, and I'll be in there like, well, this year in 2026, he should have got one. And man, well, he ain't get it. You feel me what I'm saying? Fuck that. I want him to get it. I want him to get all the fruits of your labor. I want you to get all the accomplishment. That's the same thing I feel with Wemby, y'all. That's the same thing why somebody said, well, Wemby, what if Wemby don't make it this year? Like he don't get all his accolades. I said, listen, bro, Wemby got to start getting his accolades now. He done missed the first 2 years of. He should have had 2 DPOYs. He should have been all NBA first team. He should have been all the NBA defensive team. He done missed them already. You need to go get them accolades because when it come time and we start stacking your name up against the Spurs greats, and if you ain't got that shit, we gon' 15 years from now when we arguing, I ain't gonna have a leg to stand on. You feel what I'm saying? So they're going to keep telling me that the 90s was better, and I can't fucking stand on nothing because y'all ain't watched the games. We don't remember.
I was going to say that like, real quick. I agree with you because it's like niggas ain't really going back to watch niggas. All they doing
we ain't going back to watch the game. We just going back
to Chat GPT. What was his stats? What was this? They not. Yeah. I remember what you said. I get what you said.
So I want Cade. I want you to get all the fruits of your labor. Nigga, go get it. Go get it. Go. Like, I'd rather you go do a red said if you can, go sit out on the bench, go get wheelchaired off like Paul Pierce did. That
I was gonna say, I don't think it's no rule. I really don't think it's no rule. Like I said, I think he can literally start. He's not gonna do it, but it ain't no rule.
He ain't gonna do it. No, he's not gonna do it.
He might want to do it. The organization, the team doctors are not gonna approve him to play.
Well, yeah. And I get what you're saying because the
organization. You gotta think about your life, man. Basketball is just a game. Like we ain't trying to risk it.
It's just a game until we arguing, Zell. Until we trying to say Cade is one of the best Pistons players ever. It's just a game. Until we gotta have this conversation.
I know why Mitch said the organization ain't gonna do it. The organization ain't gonna do it because they don't want to come off the check regardless.
Exactly.
They're not gonna do it regardless. So I get what Mitch said. For us, the doctor, I don't think the doctor give a fuck, but he part of the organization, so it makes sense. I get what you're saying. I get what you said.
You ain't wrong, Mitch. You ain't wrong. I'm speaking from a fan's perspective.
But y'all know Jalen Duren, he up for a contract, so it's like with Cade kind of being out, that just made Jalen Duren go up. So he about to get they say he about to get like 280.
It do fuck this resume.
If you make one of them all NBA teams, you're gonna get like 280. So that's gonna help. That's gonna help him. It's like a gift and a curse, though.
So hear me out. So y'all said now I thought so you got it. So 65 games. I thought the 65 was the standard for the other awards. I didn't know it was for the first teams and all of that shit.
Everything, Red.
Is it for all the awards or just
for all the awards? Except scoring title. Except the scoring title. I don't know if it's scoring title, but everything.
Yeah, I ain't know it's for all of them.
All NBA defense, all that stuff is in there. Yeah,
I ain't know that. That's lame. I mean, it's lame at the same time too, though.
Right. I think, but honestly, I think with Cade is the simple fact that we seen him play an entire season. Like you look at Anthony Edwards, he had a lot of good games, but boom, he get hurt. Tyrese Maxey playing great, boom, he get hurt. So we seen those type of players have a nice season or a decent season, whatever you want to call it, stuff like that, and then they get hurt. Versus a player like SGA, Joker, Wemby, all those players, Luka, that got hurt in the middle of the season. So as the season starting to end, they basically get back into motion. They looking like MVPs. So it's kind of like when we see somebody play those games and it's looking like he's an MVP and it's like, I want him to get something. Like even if Cade got a third NBA, I think a lot of people be cool with that versus just nothing. Right. So I just think that's what it is. We just seeing greatness and boom, it's over.
Zell, up until this point, Cade Cunningham only missed 5 games, y'all. Up until this point, he only missed 5 games. Up until he got hurt.
They did this shit because of Embiid and Kawhi. Like this why them two dudes right there fuck the NBA up and fuck the people up.
Yeah.
You said who?
LeBron too. LeBron's breaking the kids' hearts, man. I
ain't mad at LeBron. That nigga played damn near 82 years.
Man, if they got a sign that said I traveled 12,000 miles and I came from Egypt or something like that, I want to see LeBron
play. Hold on, EJ. Hold on, listen.
Go here, Reed.
Fuck
Damon Jones injury report.
No, listen. Listen, fuck them goddamn kids. LeBron James has played 23 goddamn years and played pretty much damn near every goddamn game as he could. It ain't and I'm sorry you wasn't born a few years earlier. Your mom and dad should have started a little earlier. Fuck them kids. I need the rest of these puppies for the playoffs.
Come on, Red. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. He can pass.
Look, we got to get to what they want to hear, man. They want to hear NBA MVP, man. NBA MVP, man. We've had a lot of heated discussions in our group chat about NBA MVP. We had a heated discussion last week, and I don't even think it was NBA MVP stuff. It was just basketball. It wasn't even about that, man. So, hey, man, let's just straight up ask the question. The prompt says, who is your NBA MVP for 2026, man? Who want to start, man?
Take Luka SGL. I'm just because I'm on bullshit. I'm going Luka because it's fuck the wife and them kids right now. So when you got heartache at home, he getting the buckets.
That is what they said. They ain't gonna lie. They said no kid Luka is crazy, boy.
No, hold on. Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you.
No custody.
Hey, for real.
Defense,
offense.
Look, this ain't even just to throw Kobe and no shit. Whenever somebody going through turmoil in LA, they ball out. That's all I'm saying. Like,
bro, you can say the same thing with music too, Red. Whenever people are going through shit, it just get better. The music just hit different. It just hit different when they going through it. You feel?
But he done start playing defense and everything since she left. She the one was holding him back.
He was holding him back.
She was holding him back.
Week, what's up, Mitch? Look at Mitch face. Go ahead, Mitch. Who you got, Mitch? What's up, man? What's up?
I'm gonna shock y'all boys, man. Currently today, I have SGA, but
like SGA.
What Luka's done the past week and a half, 2 weeks, moved him from I had him at like 4 or 5. A lot of people had him at like a 6 or 7. So if you can't, me personally, I don't think in 2 weeks you can go from 6 or 7 to 1. No. That's a big ass jump. So I'm gonna have him at 2. These last couple of weeks, stuff can change. Like he said, hey, the OKC so good they don't be playing. Hey boy, you better start playing these games because you go out here and get your 20, 25. And Luka getting 35. That's gonna change some things. So, and hell, SGA just went for 40 last night. So you kind of have to keep up with what somebody else is doing. Me personally,
I don't think so, Mitch. I don't think SGA got to do a goddamn thing to keep Luka from getting it. It's too. I think it's already a wrap. It's already a wrap. The Lakers ain't gonna jump to the 2 seed in the West, are they?
I know
y'all don't like to act like wins matter, bro, but wins matter. Unless they pass the Thunder, bro.
They're not gonna do that.
Hey, you can't say that for the MVP.
Why can't?
Because Russell Westbrook won an MVP as an 8th seed.
Because
so you can't say that for the
season.
I got you. But if the standard is winning and killing, you can't use the standard of winning.
Hold on. I can't. You know why I can? Because that's an outlier. Because you picking two different for a reason. Russell Westbrook won because he had a historical season, but throughout the 50, 70 years of conception of the NBA MVP, the best player on the best team.
I got a question though. The same year he was killing, was Joker not like a 0.5 behind it, triple doubles?
Behind Russell? Yeah, but Russell Westbrook had a historic season. He was the first player since Oscar Robertson to average a triple double. That's why they
so hear me out. If I
was a 4 seed when he won it.
So hear me out.
Go ahead.
Who? No, he got the lowest one. No,
he got the lowest one. I think he was a 4 or 6. But go ahead, finish your thought though. I look at it.
But if he averaged 25, 10, and 10, right? And I averaged 40, 9.5 and 9. Or no, and 10. Is he that much better than me?
Is SGA that much better than me?
No. I'm saying in the case. I'm talking about in the case of them, Russ and Joker. And Joker. If he a 0.5 away, like, is it that historical? I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, that's why I don't be thinking the winning shit be coming into it all the time.
What's that Aaliyah song? That song almost doesn't count. Listen, a 0.5 is a big difference. Listen, Zell, I done bought a 3.5. Hey, Zell, I done bought a 3.5 before. 4Gs is way better than the 3.5. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That already pissed me off. I'm switching. I'm going back. I'm back, Luka, man. I'm back, Luka. He done pissed me off, dog. Luka's the fucking MVP. Luka's the MVP. He done pissed me off. I'll try to say all that to stay PC. Luka's the MVP. He's leading the league in. He's leading the league in points. He's got the scoring title right now. If you look at the top rebounders in the NBA, if you look down that list, the first point guard in rebounds is fucking Luka. Assists. He's starting assists. 3 points made per game is Steph Curry. I don't count him because he hasn't really played. Luka's right there. Y'all say he don't play no defense. Statistically speaking, he's top 8 in the NBA in steals per game. That's all I'm saying. So he's got a lot of fucking accolades, and it's pretty historic if you ask me. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you. Can I ask a question? Hey, you think Luka a great rebounder?
He rebounds. Shit, he's getting them.
Would he average like 8?
So that's a lot of rebounds. When y'all watch the games, do y'all think that Luka is a great rebounder? Do you watch him like, damn, that boy?
Hold on. So I got a question.
I'm just asking you a question. I'm asking
outside the normal. He got a rebound.
But I gotta ask you a question. What makes you a great rebounder? Ain't nobody got there boxing out and doing all that shit we learned in high school no more.
That's what I'm arguing. That's exactly what I'm saying, Red. Why we talking about a moot point? Why are we talking about a motherfucker
because you can't
the ball? I got it.
You can't say that. You can't say that shit about fuck. I like Russ. You can't say that about Russ when he's stealing rebounds from his big men. It's the same. It's the same thing.
It's because he averaged a triple double. See, you see how I'm splitting hairs there. That 0.5 is why it matters. If he was at 9, if Russ was at 25.99, wouldn't be having this conversation.
That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I average more points than you. I average more points than you.
Mitch. Now, so Mitch, we talked about this. I'm gonna say it, bro. Why are we acting like we forgot the whole first 25 to 30 games of SGA playing 3 quarters, and he was cooking, and he didn't play in the 4th quarter.
Hey, here we go.
Why are we acting like so? If SGA was scoring, if SGA, you know what SGA was doing? He wasn't even stat padding. SGA was anti-stat pad, and y'all still hating on him.
Watch this. Watch this.
Go ahead, Mitch.
All right, man. So, do y'all remember like the historic Warriors team when they're like 2015-16?
Yeah.
In that year, when they broke that Michael Jordan that record, the Bulls,
they was all sitting 3rd quarters.
Was they sitting in the 4th quarter?
Yeah, they was sitting. They was sitting like.
Got a question for y'all. Do y'all know who won the scoring title that year?
Who
was it? Steph Curry?
Steph Curry.
It was Steph Curry.
So that shit don't matter. Get your points up.
What that mean? Steph Curry, he was averaging 30. He was averaging.
So get your points up.
Points to him too.
Get your points up. That's not a. You can't say your excuses. Oh, I ain't playing.
Hold on. How about this?
And Clay was also getting 40.
Listen. You know what else happened that year? Steph Curry won the MVP unanimously. So the best player on the best team won the MVP.
Yes. So, he had a scoring title. That's what I'm saying here.
So I agree.
He was on correct. He's on the best team, and he scored the most points.
And SGA also scores more points than Steph Curry did that year.
We're talking that, but he don't have the most.
Are we talking about Steph Curry? We talking about Luka Doncic?
It's a season per season. What are we doing?
That's fine. How about this?
Yeah, niggas funny.
No. I'm here. So what about this? What about the fact that SGA can shoot? He can go out there and literally miss 175 shots in a row per stat news. I'm quoting this per stat. He can go out there and miss 175 shots in a row, and he'll still have a higher percentage shooting than Luka Doncic. What about
I'm glad you said that. You care so much about efficiency, but hate on KD. So you can't bring that up to me. You can't hate on KD and his efficiency and then boost SGA up with his efficiency. Which one is it?
You throw KD in there because KD is like here, right?
But he's efficient. He's one of the greatest efficiency players ever.
Yeah.
He's what we doing.
Sure. He's super efficient. But hold on. Now this is the point I'm arguing. When you say now KD is efficient. When I'm talking about SGA, I'm saying he is the most efficient shooter, a guard since Michael Jordan was in 1989. That's a different level. It's not the same efficiency. 50% is good. 55% is amazing. That's what I'm saying. It's a whole nother ball game. Luka Doncic at 47, not even in this conversation.
One last
not
thing.
Even in the conversation.
55% is tough though.
55 is insane.
No, he's doing amazing.
And he's doing it with only 6 ISO possessions a game. So he's not even actually going. He's not even a black hole like Iverson or Carmelo Anthony. He's actually able to play his game, and everybody else still get involved. That's the difference.
I'm with you, and I don't know if it's true. They say he's like 70% at the rim. It's fucking crazy. Like his stats is crazy, but I think most of the people on the panel were hoopers. At y'all's peak, would y'all ever be like, shit, that nigga scored more than me, but hey, I was more efficient? What?
No,
nigga, I got 35 and you got 30. I don't care how you got it. What are we doing?
33 and he got 32, Mitch. That's the 33 and 32.
I still got more than you. That's the point. Okay. Regardless.
I'm fine with
that. So I see Wemby down here though. Like, is Wemby anybody pick?
So before that was it.
Wemby number 3 in there though, so you know.
That's all question for you, EJ.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Teddy.
Because I was listening to everything, and it makes sense. It's good bump. But you were saying that Russ won because he had a historic, and he was the first person to have a triple double since Oscar.
Since Oscar, yeah.
Right. And I acknowledge it. right? But also when Joel won, he was a 4th seed when he won MVP, right? Mm-hmm. And he didn't really have like a particular category that he was killing everybody at. He was just fucking hooping at a hot all-time high. Joker is averaging a triple-double right now as we speak. And he's a middle of the road seed, right? And nobody talks about it. And I think that sometimes the whole point of me saying this is not to smite you, but what I'm saying is when you do it so often, people get used to it. People get used to what you do and they step on the work. They say, well, this is the standard of what we have for this particular player. Go ahead, let's talk.
And you know why I stepped on the work? Because Russell Westbrook did it 3 times in a row. That's why they don't care about it no more. He's the reason that we don't care about it.
But
so
he's the reason. He's the second name out of only 3 people that has ever did it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So like even when I hear something like that 3 times in a row, you're only the 3rd person to ever average a triple-double if Joker finishes out strong. But what
I don't think you discredited either. I don't think you discredit that neither, bro. But go ahead. That's all I want to say. I don't think you discredit just because motherfucker did.
I'm listening, right? And you're saying, well, SGA, he's shooting a 55% from the field and it's efficient, and this is the 2nd highest since Jordan. If Luka decides to play the remainder of these games at the tier that he's playing, especially with that 60 clip, especially with this 30 clip, keep on adding up. He will fuck around if they let the metrics, skew the way that I think that they are, that he will probably be 2nd behind that Jordan season. He will probably pass James Harden if he continues to do what he needs to do, and he's almost averaging a triple-double too. We have to not be so, like you said, splitting hairs, right? If I am scoring the most in the league, I have more rebounds and more assists than the person that's number 2 or arguably number 1 with SGA.
And steals.
All of that stuff has to matter.
Shit, steals too.
Steals as well, right? Steals, rebounds, assists, and points per game. And we also have the same green light. There's no shot that SGA or Luka can make or miss that the organization would be like, man, what the fuck are y'all doing? And even if they do complain, like the coaches, like JJ Redick and things of that nature, you're just doing it for a facade, because those same shots, when they go in, you don't complain about them. When they miss, oh my God, what are you doing? Like I said, when you were an offensive juggernaut like SGA and Luka is, that just comes with it. And the only thing that you can dangle in the argument is efficiency in regards to player to player. I get it. Winning matters. It does. And he is the number 1 impact guy. Winning does matter. I'm not going to sit there and dilute that. But I am the better player than you this year overall. And then the one thing that you smite me on is defense, and I stepped it up astronomically. There's Lakers fans that's giving this dude props of the effort that he's putting in. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, his body type and him being a white player, he is just not going to be gifted to move the puppies the way that most of these brothers is doing. It just not in his gene pool.
So he gonna get so he gonna get the MVP. They gonna be the first seed, and they gonna lose.
No, he said he gonna keep going at this rate. He'll never catch up to SGA in efficiency.
But I'm asking you though. So
I don't care how good he plays the season. It won't be.
When did efficiency get so important to you, EJ?
It's only efficiency
when he did it.
So when
is he more efficient than Jordan?
When Giannis was in the finals, you said it was one of the weakest performances ever because of the level of competition. But the efficiency was top tier.
Hey, Ted, but these niggas only use efficiency to back their argument, because Mitch used efficiency too when we talk about COVID. So they only use it to where they argue.
Use it the right way.
Yeah.
Use it the right way, Zell. You said a lot. Hold on, because y'all keep bringing up steals. Is Luka a better defender than SGA?
I would say
I never said that, but
steals
is that.
But EJ, to what you saying though, but to what you saying, steals is the only thing that you can be rewarded for on the defensive side outside of blocks.
Okay. So Tyrese Maxey is a top 3 defender in the league.
He's got steals.
He's got steals and blocks. You can get top 3. Oh, okay. All right. Well, again, if we're not watching basketball, then we good. I'm cool with it.
But I hear what you're saying. But being a good defender don't get you no award. The only award you can get is defensive player of the year, and SGA ain't getting that. So what they saying is, with them being in the steals category, they got a better chance of getting a defensive award than he do.
No, I don't think so.
And the reason I bring up steals is because Dur's argument for Joker not playing a defense, he said shit. He gets steals. He had 5 steals this game. The other night, Luka had 5 steals. So what's y'all's fucking point? Like, bro, like he can get steals. Is he a great defender? No.
Nah,
I will say this.
SGA
is he's a better defender than Luka. It
that
also
nigga better
helps.
hack than Luka.
It also helps when you have first team, second team, third team teammates on your team.
Yeah.
That does help. Like it,
Mitch,
like so. Yeah,
and
Luka
Mitch,
gets beat.
Absolutely.
Luka gets beat. It's rap. It's a free lane to the like. It's easy. SGA gets beat. It looks different, and he don't have to guard nobody. That's
I think SGA got way better effort on defense than Luka.
Oh,
that's great.
What you're saying is valid, though, Mitch. I hear you.
Yeah,
I'm saying this though.
He definitely got better effort for sure.
Like he said, he got better effort, but he got a better defensive team altogether, bro.
Absolutely.
Like it is what it is, and they got a different type of Wilson. They can be physical. Nigga can't be physical back with them. Like we gotta stop acting like we don't watch basketball too. Them niggas get away with a lot of dirty shit.
I don't think they get away with it.
I can see you 30. I can see you be 30 minutes.
Lou Dort, because we say we can't put dirty on nobody's jacket. You won't put on somebody's jacket, put it on Lou Dort.
Yeah,
That's
Lou
fine.
Dort,
KC as a team ain't a dirty.
I can see you 100 clips right now of them niggas holding, grabbing, fouling, and not getting no calls, but come down and barely get touched and they get calls.
Yeah, that's called superstar treatment.
They got the
That's
whole.
what happened when you're the best player in the league. That's a fact.
No. I'm not mad at SGA. I'm talking about the team. They whole team get a different whistle. It is what it is. We gotta stop acting like we blind to this shit. But go ahead.
I'm also fine with that. But go ahead, Ted. What's up?
No, I'm just saying because when either one of those players that we talking about MVP contention, because y'all talking about effort, y'all talking about defensive ability. I get it, bro. No way in fuck I'm gonna admit that Luka is a better defender than SGA. But what I'm telling you is KYP, bro. If y'all ever heard of that, KYP is know your personnel. So if either of them get blown past on a good move, pick, horns, whatever, look who you sending them to. You sending all of those guards to Chet, which is a shot blocker. He's a historic shot blocker. You sending them to.
You gotta stop throwing this historic word around. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm saying you send them to a really
elite shot blocker.
Gotcha. Elite shot blocker, not historic. All right, I'll walk that back. I'll walk that back. What I'm saying is,
go ahead. You good, Ted? I'm sorry.
Elite shot blocker. And then you got another 7-footer that can bang in Hearthstone, right? The personnel, it just looked different versus when I'm an elite guard, shooting guard, or even small forward if I get him on the switch and I blow past him and I see DeAndre Ayton, y'all are high flyers on the top row, Red and EJ. If you see somebody that can't jump over a pencil and you got full head of steam off a good move or a good pick, that's food. But sometimes even if you did guys challenge people that were vertically gifted, you probably think a little bit different. Like I might not boom on him, but I might put a forearm, get a little late, but I'm still going to jump as high as I can. It just look a little bit different when you engage in the next level. Once I pass that high screen and roll, I see Aiden, when I see Chet. The shot selections are going to be different, and all that stuff has to matter.
Okay, now that's real. That's real, y'all. Hold on, because Iconic asked a question in chat. I want us to keep it in our back pocket. Iconic said, quick question. Do y'all think Russell Westbrook is a top 5 PG of all time? He saw somebody talking about it on a speakeasy. Then the Sixers, the GOAT, your brother said Sixers were third in the East. When Embiid won, they were third in the East. Okay. Luka, my boy Griff said, Luka takes 33 threes a game. His efficiency. He had a rough second half yesterday.
I bet you Griff liked AI, so stop it. And
Griff like SGA.
Yeah, he's a Kobe fan. Stop it.
Griff like SGA. He would be. He's as good as rebounder as Russ. He said Russ, he's as good as okay.
I don't care about this efficiency shit. I don't care about it.
I care about it because it's better than Jordan's. How about that? How about that, Red? Because it's better than Jordan's. Mr. Game evolved. Mr. Game revolutionized.
And
I don't think it's gonna help his case.
And SGA still ain't better than Jordan.
It ain't gonna help his case now.
Hold on. Look, you said hold on. And just what you said, SGA still ain't better than Jordan, and he got them weak ass nutty buddy shoes. I don't ever get them damn about no SGA. What are we talking about, man?
Before we move on, I just got a question.
Go ahead, man.
What does not team? I guess you can include team success. They have a better record. What does SGA do better than Luka?
I think he scores better. I think he's better in the ISO.
How?
What do you mean,
how? What's your
shoot better from the 3? I think he shoot better from the mid range. I think but see, when I say he's more efficient,
he's not a better 3-point shooter.
I think he's shooting better than this season. I don't know. I was watching him last night.
He don't shoot.
Luka went 7 for 17.
He might be Zell because he don't shoot. I'm saying they're gonna go by percent.
I don't know. I'll
percentage.
check it for you.
His argument.
Zell, he
I
gonna
get
go
what y'all saying, but he's not a better shooter.
No, you ain't got to take up for me. I got it.
Zell, his argument gonna be percentage.
Listen to me, Red. If I say that if I shoot 55% from the floor and I average 32 points, and you shoot 47% and average 33, if I take the same amount of shots as you, I'm gonna shoot better. Luka takes more shots.
No,
EJ,
what's up, Red? Talk to me.
Fuck no. Nope.
Talk to me.
SGA is a better 3-point shooter because he takes less threes. The nigga that take the most is make your shit. It's gonna make your percentage go down. So I got I knew what you was finna try to do, but nah, you can't.
I was talking about total. I was talking about efficiency, totality.
So if you
talking about efficiency, I think he scored. If I'm more efficient, if we both are averaging 33 points, okay, I think Luka's at 33 and SGA is at 32. You're at 47% and I'm at 55, and I say I'm a better scorer because I'm scoring more efficiently. Why is that a crazy take?
I don't think. I think because you said you watched.
It'd be different. It would be different if it was a 35 and 30. I can get that, but we talking about 32 and 33. It's not it's something. Go ahead.
The difference is if you watch the game, SGA when he plays, he's playing to actually score the ball. When you watch Luka play, he's playing to get a foul. So he's going to throw up a few bullshit shots looking for a foul. I get where you're trying to go with this. I get what you're saying. Style of play makes the game a little bit like SGA, every time he goes to the rim, he looking to finish. Luka's going to get fouled. He trying to get to the free throw line.
I don't think Luka. Now I will say this, Red. In this last 2 week span, that's not been the case for Luka.
Yeah, but we ain't going
to fucking score. It is different. But we don't went viral talking about Luka trying to get fouls. We don't went viral off a clip. He has done.
I ain't going for 2. I ain't going for 2 weeks based off of your whole career though. You know what I'm saying? But SGA still trying to finish though. But SGA still trying to finish through his fouls. If SGA get fouled, he's trying to get the and1. Luka just trying to get to the line. So
first, okay, I follow you. I don't think I think Luka playing different right now though. Let me say this, bro. Like if Luka's playing phenomenal. I am an advocate, bro. I'm love that he's playing defense. I told y'all last week that I don't think the Lakers are as bad as people are saying that they are, because I literally just told y'all last pod this, and now suddenly everybody on the Laker bandwagon. I'm like, I thought they was good. Not you guys. I'm talking about the media, bro. But I think Luka is doing an exceptional job, and him and what's my man, Austin Reeves, are finally meshing. Him, Austin Reeves, and LeBron are finally meshing, bro. And I think they're hitting their peak. And LeBron has settled into not being the guy. Like he's fine with not being the guy. I'm not giving him the third man role. I'm just saying not being the guy. I'm gonna tell you why. We gonna get there. I'm gonna tell you why. I said
we get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. I was answering Miss question of he said, what does he do better? I think he scores better. I think SGA gets off the ball better in the sense of he doesn't have to have the ball as much as Luka does to be effective. Luka has to have the ball every time down. SGA has learned to get off the ball this season. But again, that's just my opinion.
Okay,
I think Luka's a better passer. I think Luka's a better passer than SGA. Clearly, easily. But when we talking about scoring,
by a landslide, correct?
Yeah, by a landslide. SGA, and that's what I'm saying. Like I said this last year, bro. Part of the reason that the SGA and them had trouble in that finals is because he doesn't look to get off the ball. I think he's getting there now, but he's not the passer that Luka is. I'm not.
So what?
If we talking about
is there more stuff? Is there more stuff? Is that
it?
Oh, I thought scoring was the biggest thing that you wanted to talk about.
Oh, that's all he does.
He's saying
he score better.
What does he do better?
All he does is technically score better.
He scores better, and he's a better defender.
It's here.
And he's a better defender.
Okay.
Don't Luka average more points than SGA though? Hasn't he though?
He do.
A career?
He averaged 33. That's what we were just talking about.
But I'm saying,
let me say it again. Hold on. 33 on 47%, 32 on 55%.
But I ain't just talking about this year. I'm talking about for a career. Luka's averaged more than SGA.
Probably. But SGA in his last 4 seasons has averaged 30 plus. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are making it seem like it's this great gap either way, and it's not.
I'm not
it's not a great gap.
But he
averaged 28 and 29 the last 2 seasons, and SGA won the scoring title last year.
But Luka's
about to do it this year.
That's what I'm saying. It's not some big gap though. Y'all act like it's a crazy take. That's why I'm going.
But if you do Luka and SGA numbers career wise, Luka's gonna average out more than his steal.
I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do
it.
Guys, this is all based on team success. That's all. That's what I was getting to. If they weren't number one, EJ would not have this. It's team success, bro.
Hold on, and I will say this: if the Lakers were number one, I would have the same argument for Luka. I would.
That's what I'm saying. It's team success. That's all this is based on.
Number one,
winning matter. Why we acting like winning don't matter?
But the question he asked was without team success, what does SGA do better than Luka? That's what he asked you.
I just told y'all and y'all didn't like my answer. Listen, okay, no. Could y'all ask me another question? What's the last 4 years of their scoring? Luka averaged 33, 28, 28, and 34. SGA averaged 31, 33, 30, and 31. It's not a crazy statement to say SGA is a better scorer, bro. Like
we're just talking about this MP. We're talking about
what Teddy brought up.
That's fine. They're both point guards.
No. I don't give a damn about the answer. I'm still sticking to what I said with Luka. Now listen, I'm still sticking to what I said about Luka. If you go year for year from the conception of their career to now, and you average all them points out, Luka's point percentage is going to be higher. Still,
Luka had a number one role. SGA didn't have a number one role coming out, bro.
I don't care where you got drafted at. Hey, no. I'm not letting you do this, EJ, because any other time, nigga, hey, you should have got drafted earlier. I don't give a damn about that. It is what it is, nigga. You should have went to nothing. It ain't my fault. Fuck you had to come off the bench.
I'm fine with that. But if you asking me why I have SGA as a better scorer, and I say because he scores about the same.
No. I didn't say a better scorer. I said, why do you have him better than? What does he do better than
scoring? And my answer
in defense. That's it.
I don't like that though, bro. Because if we're talking about, so even if you take the 3 seasons before this out of the picture, right? This year. Okay. Every single month of the NBA season, Luka has been number 1 in scoring this year. Year, moving forward. So we don't want to count the time that he wasn't a starter and he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do when he was a Clipper and he was behind all those stars or whatever the case may be. Luka off the gate been the man. And he's the man this year. 7 to 6 months straight, he's been number 1 scorer. PPG, all this other MVP talking, defensive liability, blah, blah, blah. When you talk about getting the bucket, he's the fucking man. He's been the man. Let's not act crazy. Bro. This is why winning matters, Ted. Go ahead. Finish. If the Lakers went on a 9-game winning streak, the talk wouldn't be the same. So winning does matter. I do give you props that winning does matter because if Luka averaged, let's say, 37 PPG, and there was 7 seed, Lakers fans would be dissatisfied, and the NBA wouldn't talk about it. But now that he is winning, he's moving up on the seeds, and he's the main reason, and he's the person that's
talking about him.
But
talking about him because they winning.
Well, so it should be the MVP award, goddammit. Most valuable team, most valuable player is most valuable player. Fuck team success.
Do y'all forget that the Thunder were 20-1? They was 20-1 because behind this shit.
You keep talking about. Listen, hear me out. You're talking about team success.
If SGA ain't playing, they're not having the success.
That's what you mean? We're literally talking. No, I'm not. We're talking about MVP. The MVP is the most valuable player. That means I'm killing. He's killing. But right now,
can the Thunder win the championship without SGA?
No. Can any of these teams win?
That's what we saying. They went out their best player. Okay. You moving the goalposts for what I'm saying. It's not the most valuable team. It's the most valuable player.
My most valuable player makes us a championship team. Is that not more valuable? Are the Lakers a championship team?
Hold on. The most valuable, the MVP. Hold on. But the MVP is not even a full season. The MVP is not a full season award, EJ. We don't even get to the championship with the MVP. It's this regular season. So it don't fucking matter. What you talking about the winning shit don't matter. It's supposed to be numbers and numbers. So what you saying don't matter because we ain't going to the championship. Y'all adding championship on it to help
I'm adding championship because we talking about most valuable player. How do we tell if somebody's valuable? How do we gauge valuable though? No, that's true. How do we gauge value? How do you gauge value? Because if winning don't matter, if you don't gauge value, then Kawhi Leonard should be in the conversation.
No, we should. What are we doing, dog? Y'all gotta stop. I heard the TikTok live. Y'all gotta stop.
They was 6-17. The Clippers was 6-17 to start the season. When they got him, he came back. They won 18 out of 20 games. That's valuable.
Look. All I know.
So how do you describe value?
It's not a good point.
Let me say this.
The niggas is barely 500. What are we doing?
Outside of what we talking about right now, and in any other leagues, bro.
5 MVPs. I agree, Greg. That's what I'm saying. We should have won 5 of them. My bad. Go ahead, Red. I'm sorry. I'm just reading the comments.
Outside of any other league, We go off the best player. If your team is number 2 and I average 5 touchdowns a fucking game and you average 2, that nigga gonna win the championship. We only do this shit in this league here. Like MVP supposed to be what I do and what my numbers and what my stats is. Y'all adding all this extra shit.
Hey,
It
but
is what it is.
I will say it's the NBA thing, like with the NBA voters, because Ted he gonna basically what I'm about to say, he's gonna kind of understand it. Derrick Rose won the MVP because he was the number 1 player on the number 1 team. The stats did not do anything for that.
Gotcha.
But the NBA is rewarding winning, so it don't really matter what any of us think. It's to the point that I think that the NBA is going to make SGA the MVP because of what he's doing on the top team and what he did from day 1 to today. Not what he did in the last 2 weeks, the last 3 months, whatever.
Nobody up here had Bradley Beal
and they've been winning. It's been streaking.
Nobody
like
up here had Bradley Beal in MVP conversation. And he averaged 30 for the Wizards.
Zell, I agree with you if you saying.
Go ahead, say it, Mitch. What was the problem?
Why are we just talking about scoring?
What I'm saying.
We're acting like all Luka does is score. He's leading the league in scoring, and he's also top 3 in assists. Where's SGA at the assists? At least Cade was number 2. And y'all had Cade at number 2 in MVP. So he's doing more than just scoring. I'm scoring more than you. I'm assisting and rebounding. And still, I'm doing everything. If this was LeBron instead of Luka, I feel like this would be a different conversation.
But
I feel like you might take LeBron over SGA right now.
But who was the lowest? Who was the lowest?
It's like, right.
Who was the lowest seed? Who was the lowest seed MVP?
Lowest seed to win MVP, my bad, Red.
Yeah,
I think it was Russ. Lowest seed.
So that's my point, bro.
I think it was Russ.
Can we get a strip that we sticking to? That's my point.
Joker wanted a 6 seed. Joker wanted a 6 seed, Red.
So that's my point. On one vein, we saying you got to be the number 1 or number 2 seed to win it. On the next one, you can be the 6 seed. Like, it doesn't fucking make sense. Come up with a standard and stick to it.
Red, you're right. And like Griff said, it's always been talked about. Yeah. There's no way you can't say Michael Jordan should have more MVPs or LeBron should have more MVPs or Kobe. Like, it's always been a thing. It's just it's messed up. And I brought it up a couple weeks ago. Will averaged 50 and 25, and he wasn't the MVP. He lost it to Bill Russell, who was like 18 and 10.
18 and like 10. Yeah.
Now, his team was better, but bro, you can't tell me I'm averaging 50 and 25, and this guy's better than me. And you can't tell me he's more valuable than me, and I'm averaging 50 and 25. Even with Derrick Rose, you can't tell me Derrick Rose was more valuable to the Bulls than LeBron. You just can't tell me that.
The only reason why they did that is because they didn't want LeBron to get close to Jordan and MVPs in total, bro. It's all a comparison. It's a thief of joy type of thing. They didn't even care about how good of a player he was that year. They just said, hey, he's getting a little bit too close to Jordan. I don't want these accolades to be a conversation. They used the epitome, which is the standard. MJ was the standard. Kobe was the standard at one point when it comes to guard play, perimeter play. So when you or leapfrogging the way that you did, bro, they didn't want that to have a conversation, bro. But what I just
hated Ted. My fault. Go ahead.
If stats matter here, Joker should be MVP. If winning matters, it should be SGA's the MVP. If both matters, Luka's the MVP because Luka is winning and he has the stats to back him up. And if two-way impact matters, which is it does to a lot of us, Wemby should win MVP.
Wemby should win.
So what I'm saying is, it's all about who's looking at the lens. Who is looking at this and what you care about. Don't care about something. I'm trying to double down on what Red feels. Don't double down on what you feel just because you want it to be your person. Because it's easy that way because in the very next year, it may not apply to your particular person. Just like what Zell said, bro. Zell was a victim of what he said last pod, and it's fucked up. He said he likes people that plays. He respects the people that play. And Cade got into a freak accident, and he may not play the next 12 games. Bro, but what I'm saying is he was giving props to people that played basketball.
Plays game, yeah.
And then dude got injured, and now he's in a bad spot because now the MVP is two of them they can only miss 2 more games or they're not going to be a part of the MVP. You don't know what's going to happen, bro. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't have a timetable of, hey, let's get injured in the playoffs versus the last 5 games so I can get the MVP award. That stuff like that don't matter. But what I'm saying, if winning is one thing and stats is the other thing, then why are we not paying homage to dude that's doing both?
And I'm with you, Ted. And my thing is this, with just my last point is, bro, if I'm a kid growing up and I got my life mapped out and I got a stair step to what I want to do, give me a guideline that I can follow to get this goal. Stop moving this fucking goalpost any chance you get. Because if you say win, then I go fucking win, and then you give it to a nigga that was the eighth seed, and then if I go get the stats and then you give it to a nigga that won, like, give me a standard and stick to it. That way I know how to get my shit and achieve my goal.
Yep.
It's that simple, bro.
Yep.
What's up, Mitch? What you about to say, Mitch?
The goalpost is only moving because
those
getting better as a totality.
That suspension, that kind of fucks Luka.
Like, he got a 16th suspension.
Yeah, so that's another game. It's gonna be nasty. But I don't think it's gonna happen. But if Luka gets hurt or them suspensions hurt him, if Luka and SGA and Joker don't meet that threshold, that's gonna be nasty.
Yeah. Look at 59 games, y'all. He had 59 games played, so he got to play 6 more.
Because
it's close.
What's the suspension with the? Do you gotta get like 5 more tests to get 1 suspension? Because I know that it leads on to
it's every game. I thought it was.
Is it? I don't know. I'm asking.
But what I'm saying is he can get that rescinded. I think he's gonna appeal that.
He has been talking about what happened, y'all. What happened?
He got into it with said something in his language and said "fuck your whole family." I'll fuck all of them. Like. And even though that's how they talk and over the like where they from, he basically was like, bro, at one point you got to keep it basketball, and I'm not gonna keep on letting somebody disrespect my family, and I had to defend myself. He said,
Luka definitely called him a bitch. Yeah, 100% called him a bitch. I
saw it. Like he's bringing that up, like while I'm actually going through it, and I'm in the middle of it. I have an opportunity.
He raged way to Luka.
To lose my children, lose custody, thousands of miles away, bro. It's different, bro. And like I said, it's not like he slapped him or spit on him or nothing like that. He just called him a bitch.
Yeah, that shit shouldn't get rescinded. I like Luka. That shit shouldn't get rescinded. I'm sorry. They warned him.
Yeah, he rage baited my boy, man.
What y'all say about Cade? We can't make no exceptions out here, man. He's suspended.
No exceptions.
No, it's a difference though. We LA, y'all Detroit.
They say exceptions get made sometimes.
Maybe hating on us, man. I get it.
Hey, what I tell y'all about Luka Doncic? I told y'all Luka Doncic, a great pickup for the Lakers, bro. Out there, they had LeBron running and then Luka Doncic doing, scheming so people look at them. Luka Doncic wide open. He's shooting, I think, 48% from the 3.
That motherfucker was that was a layup today.
Fine that bitch, bro. He fine it, bro. The Lakers is all right, bro. The Lakers are really good, man. But anyway, man, we done spent enough time. That was good shit, man. Let's go. Where y'all want to go, man? Y'all want to go LeBron?
Now you had a question. You said he asked in the comments.
In the comments was about the about Russell.
That was top 5.
Yeah, let me read it. So Iconic said, quick question, man. Do y'all think Russell Westbrook is a top 5 PG of all time? I saw the dudes on Speakeasy talking about it. Mitch, what did you say? You said they was hating? What happened, Mitch?
I don't know what he said. What he said?
I feel like it should be easy, yes, but they weren't saying like he's not top 10 or 15. They're just like, yeah, nah, he's not, because Acho was basically saying he's not top 5, and he's like, yeah, it's not even close. That's what kind of made it. Like it was. He had.
I was gonna say who's the Speakeasy too, fellas. I don't who's on that show. Is that a show?
Shady McCoy, Acho,
Carter, Ocho, and Acho. I can't think his name. Yeah, Acho.
Okay, he made you Acho. Got it. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. So who? Okay, so who they? Yeah.
They had Magic, Steph, Zeke,
Stockton,
John Stockton. I can't
Chris
remember.
Paul.
Chris Paul.
Can I hate real quick?
Go ahead, Rick.
Actually, they might not have had John Stockton. I think they were trying to throw AI. They was throwing AI. They was doing some crazy shit.
And that's what I was gonna say. I hate when people put Steph Curry in their top 5 point guard.
Come on.
Why?
I hate it, bro.
Why is that?
You don't feel like he's a point guard?
He's only a point guard. He's only a point guard by label, bro. Like he's not a point guard. He don't play point guard on his team.
Oh,
like you know what the point guard, like y'all know what the point guard is. Like he doesn't. He plays off the ball. He's a hybrid. He's really a 2 guard. He's essentially Allen Iverson with Eric Snow.
So Mitch,
if we be honest,
Mitch,
he's a better version.
I got a bad question, Mitch. So
I'm with that. I'm saying that. Yeah.
So you saying Steph Curry is the second best shooting guard all time?
Hold on, real quick. Before y'all go. Hold on, before y'all go. No. Listen, hold on. I don't care however y'all want to do it, but I'm saying based off of what he said, based off of the names that he listed, you're listing point guards. Like everybody else was a point guard, and then you just throw this hybrid of a point guard in there.
But Red, they all gonna be in there though.
I'll say that.
No, I get what you're saying.
The way all those older players played, they played that quote unquote point guard role. Like today's is a scoring guard, basically.
I'm with the
SGA, Steph, they're all scoring guard. They're not really looking like assist guys. Even though
would you put Luka as a point guard?
Hold on. Listen, y'all. Listen, I'm finna wrap it up. So y'all hear me out.
Because he got assists.
No, but hear me out, y'all. Yeah. If we're gonna do it that way, take all them old niggas out. I don't want to hear Magic Johnson. I don't want to hear Isaiah Thomas, none of that shit, if we're going to do it that way. Because when they start, they standard and be like, Magic better than he the number one point guard of all these guys. You telling me a nigga that set up the offense is the point guard. So that's how you set your standard of your table for your point guard. You see what I'm saying? Like, when you set it like that and you say 7 or 8 niggas that was assist guys and playmakers, and then you throw this guy in here, it defeats the whole purpose. Because if we doing that, our generation of point guard better than all of them. Based off of what we saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
The only reason it's twisting me because by how you talking, we can say Russell Westbrook not a point guard. He had James Harden for a lot of his career.
Did he ever 10 assists?
Russ did.
Because you brought it up earlier. He averaged 10 assists. James Harden. So listen, James Harden averaged 10 assists. Russell Westbrook averaged 10 assists.
So that's what I'm saying. So is Harden a point guard?
Well, Harden wasn't a point guard on the OKC team.
If Harden's a point guard, then that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. It gets sticky.
I want y'all to hear me out. Don't talk early. Just hear me out.
All right.
Harden's whole second half of his career, he's a point guard.
Okay.
His whole second half of his career, he's a point guard.
I don't think 2017 Harden is a shoot. What second half?
Think about it. He only played 3 years in OKC.
From Brooklyn until now, he's been a point guard.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, and he's averaging assists. So what I'm saying is with these guys, right? Because we try to save our old guys and our heroes, right? Get them the fuck out of there if we gonna go to the standard that we talking about. That's all I'm saying. Because you can't set it up and say these niggas is this because they did this and they controlled the game, and then we say point guards over here, and the first thing they'll say to discredit us is all they want to do is score the ball. So all I'm saying is get that old shit the fuck out of here if we gonna put a top 5 in
so
here.
do we take the combo guards out the conversation? Like if you're a combo guard, we just take that out?
No,
because Kyrie Irving is what?
But everybody a combo guard now. Positionless basketball, which I went to. Everybody a combo guard now. So that's what I said. Stop going off the old standard and move to the new one. Get their old ass out of here then if we're going to do it that way.
Because if we just, I'm thinking now you talking. I'm
messed up a lot of stuff if you.
I think James Harden better than John Stockton?
Whose stats not better than none of them niggas? Well, see, the only thing that keep John Stockton in there is that when they was doing them assists and the steals. Because he the all-time lead in steals.
James Harden assists is up there.
Stockton is number 1 in assists.
I know Stockton number 1.
Ain't nobody gonna ever catch
I'm fine. Listen, I'm fine with you throwing. Listen, hold on, Rick. I'm fine with you saying points and assists and steals if I can also throw in points. Because James Harden, I'm just saying they get tricky if they doing too much. They doing too much. I see.
Ain't mad at either one. But if Steph in your top 5, you have to change your top 5 to a more modern one. I fuck with Steph. I'm not saying he's not a top 5 point guard. I'm just saying you can't say that shit and then shit on the other guys.
Yeah, you can't say Steph a point guard and not nobody else. Like he is the brand of. I know y'all basketball heads. He answered. Hold on. So we got to answer the question formally. So just based off the typical standard, do y'all have Russell Westbrook as a top 5 point guard? How y'all feel?
I do.
You do? Ted, how you feel, Ted?
Yes.
Yeah. Red, what about you, Red?
I'm thinking, hold on.
He's at 5. He's at 5.
Why you think
he's not getting higher than 5.
With you thinking, I got him at 5. I got him at 5. I actually have him at 5. I actually have that exact order that you said too, Mitch. I got Magic, Steph, John Stockton. No. Zeke, John Stockton, and then Russell at my 5. Jason Kidd. Ooh, Jason, he just came to mind.
It's tough. I guess it's actually not that disrespectful.
Point guard.
He
say that standard point guard. Jason Kidd's definitely in there.
Jason Kidd is that ideal point, and he be strapping up, and Jason Kidd got straps, motherfuckers. So that's
Kobe averaging 30 is not really strapping him up.
And he ain't never had a stat line better than Russell Westbrook ever.
But he won't though, Red, because that speaks to your point. He won't.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah. I see.
Jason Kidd is solid. He got the championship, in Dirk's backpack and things of that nature. But like, he was the start of like that Rondo triple double. 10.
Did you just say he was in Dirk's backpack?
He said this is his backpack. But look, hey, bro. But hear me out though, because hear me out. You put Zeke in there, right?
I got Zeke in there.
And I just want y'all to be real about this. We only got Zeke and Magic in this motherfucker because of championships. Everybody else that we got
Zeke in there because he beat Jordan, Red. I fucking literally do.
Listen, but everybody
else. The thing is the fact that he said because he beat Jordan. That's was fucking ridiculous. He didn't say because he beat Larry Bird and Magic. He said because of Jordan.
3 times.
That was crazy.
Because he beat all of them too as well.
He beat 88, 89, 90. He beat Jordan. You beat the GOAT. You beat people's GOAT. You get some.
You exclusively beat a prime Jordan.
But he wasn't a dope then.
And this is what I was gonna say, y'all.
I get where you come from, me.
And this is what I was gonna say. That'll be the last time them 2 niggas right there be the last 2 niggas that we ever be like point guards won this championship. Them and Steph
about
Curry.
10, 15 years now, they gonna be gone. They ain't in there no more.
So you get what I'm saying? So it's like Steph Curry's the only point guard in our top 5 that's a winner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Outside of, I'm talking about new guys.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, who else you gonna put in there?
Don't get me to talking because SGA finna get in there. Why y'all playing? Y'all want to keep talking.
So it only be them 2. So I'm saying like by the standard, bro, like everybody that we named in our new generation stat line fucks theirs over. And like y'all said, when we dead and gone and we ain't watch basketball, we gonna look at stat lines. None of them niggas would be in there.
It's gonna be a hybrid list for a hybrid standard.
Accolades too, just to see like the people
it's
that
gonna be a hybrid list for a hybrid standard. It's gonna be different type of players. Different type of things.
We should do that. We should do that one day, y'all. We should just make a hybrid guard list. We should do that. Put that just that way. We just do it. We be the first ones that I seen.
Hybrid. We can do your hybrid all-time 5, right? 1 through 5 positions, right? Whoever the hell you want to pick. If they're not what it looks like normally, make a hybrid all-time list.
Yeah.
It makes
what you say, Red?
It makes it difficult because like.
LeBron
like the point guard position is so many people. Like shooting guards, you got like you know the shooting guards. It's like the point guards.
That's why they come and see us, Mitch. That's why they come and watch us. It's supposed to be hard.
Because LeBron technically a point guard, y'all. He's a point guard.
That's what I'm saying. We want to make a hybrid guard. That's what I'm saying.
So it's gonna get ugly, bro. That's why I said this would be crazy to me, y'all. When you go look at them, they be like, point guard, this, that, and the third. Then they try to label us in this area where they at, and it's like, no. James Harden averaged more assists than most of y'all niggas as a point guard. LeBron James is better than most of y'all niggas as a point guard. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that list can go crazy, bro.
You ain't gonna like the name I got as a top hybrid. I got Draymond Green top 5. Draymond Green.
Get the fuck out of here.
Top 5.
We talking about an all-time defender.
All right.
If your son plays like Draymond Green,
we're gonna do a
probably
quick pivot, everybody. We're gonna do Hooper of the Week, Buckets and Chip edition.
Oh yeah, Buckets and Chips. Chips.
I don't even got no Hooper. Oh, Luka. I do got a bucket and chip. Luka.
I'm gonna do that again right quick. So we're gonna do Buckets and Chips Hooper edition, Hooper of the Week. What y'all got?
I got Luka and fuck them kids, man. That's why he killing like that. I got Luka.
Yeah. Let me go.
His kids. Luka need his kids, man.
No, he don't. Not to be playing like this. Not be playing like this.
Get that custody, man.
That trauma got him going.
Hey, if he play like this, leave their head where they at. Move, shit.
If he was a rapper, he would have album of the year.
Album of the year. Look, let me go, y'all.
Shit.
I got my hoop.
I'm a Lakers fan, Mitch. I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
These goddamn kids in the head if he playing like this. We got him playing defense.
Y'all was stressing him out, man. Y'all stressing Luka out. Leave him the fuck alone.
Hey, man, shut the hell up.
Let me go, man. Y'all got me sweating. Hey, so my hooper of the week, I got the Atlanta Hawks, man. I got to shout out to them Hawks, man. Shout out to Luke Cornett for hating. All right, because the Hawks been 11-1 in their last 12 games, bro. Jalen Johnson, I got the chance to watch him, man. Jalen Johnson averaging, I wrote it down. He averaging 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists in his last 4 games, bro. And Nikola Alexander Walker averaging 26 points and 4 rebounds. He had a 41 piece the other day, man. So I got the Hawks, man. Shout out the Hawks. Luke Cornett, keep hating, man, because the Hawks out there hooping off of that, man. Ever since he started hating, they been hooping. So yeah, man, I got the Hawks, dog.
It's good to see Nikhil play like he used to play too. I do like that. I like
and see, Red, real quick, since we on it, I was gonna talk about that with the expansion team conversation, right? Because they was talking about there ain't enough talent for an expansion team. So we may not have enough time to get to it. My point was gonna be how many Alexander Walkers are out there? How many players were playing with the Timberwolves or playing with their team, averaging 9 points and kind of just known to be a defender, and now you send them out to somewhere and they're averaging 20. How many of those guys do we have? AJ Mitchell. How many AJ Mitchells are in the
correct me
league?
if I'm wrong though. Correct me if I'm wrong though. When you got an expansion team, because the Magic was an expansion team at one point, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
If you got an expansion team, you can go pull from across the water.
I think you can. I think you can. I think they're making the rules right now.
It's I think it's you can pick from all NBA teams. They get
all the
top
leagues, right?
They get top 8 protected. So anybody under that top 8, you can get whoever in basically any free agent, like you said and stuff. So yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So if you do that, bro, it's a lot of niggas that
they get top. They get like the top 2 picks or something like that.
And they get like the restricted free agents. They have like they can put them on a team, which is kind of crazy. You get them in a certain year.
But I can't get niggas from across the water, right?
I think so.
Probably.
So if I can do that, it's a lot of niggas that ain't in the league that could have made the league that I can go get and load a goddamn team up.
You could, in theory. That's a
weak though, bro.
Huh?
Luke Cornett.
Cornett weak for that. He ain't never had the wings, bro.
Hey, we got a special entry, y'all. We got an entry from the GOAT.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't say it. You got it, Mitch. Okay, my bad. Go ahead, Mitch. Go ahead, Mitch. Go, Mitch.
Even though they're not my Hooper of the Week.
Okay.
Shout out to my high school, man. They won boys state championship last night, and they also won girls state. It's the first time since it's been like 80 years since the high schools won boys and girls state. And quick thing on that run to state championship for boys, shout out Pierre Arondo. They knocked his team off. He's gonna be cold. He's an 8th grader. He was getting buckets in the tournament. He's gonna be cold.
Oh yeah,
and then Josh, they knocked off Sanex. Josh Lindsay, EJ had like some film of him, crazy dunker, knocked them off, won the state championship. All that being said, shout out to James Harden, man. You know, he got a lot of hate. My cousin Don, he had a date with his shorty. He couldn't play one game. He went out there, and James Harden got like 36 and 9. I'm here to say it, man. Top 5 shooting guard, and he ain't 4 or 5. So Hooper of the Week, James Harden, man. Shout out James Harden.
Hey, real quick, cause he did a state championship. Shout out to Chattanooga Prep. Chattanooga here, they won 3 in a row.
That's tough.
Big props to them boys.
Yeah. Shout out Twin. That's Twin coach.
Yes,
right?
Twin them. Yeah. Shout out to Twin them. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Zell, you got something or Ted? Who going?
No, I got one. I want to shout out one of our fans, our supporters, Juice, OJ. You know what I'm saying? My hoop of the week is my white boy Reed Shepherd, man. 23 points, 14 assists. You know, some lights. Some people thought he's better than Duncan Robertson and all these other players. I don't know what they see, but what I see, this guy's young. He has a bright future. But his last game, he balled out. And shout out to Twin Thompson helping that KD legacy so they get that win. But you know,
shout out
because KD did break a record. I know we don't like to speak on KD and stuff, but hey,
he did. And he better now. He better score.
I don't know who record he broke, but I heard he's a big time player though. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, listen, because I had a question, y'all, real quick. Hey. They've been mad at me. They've been mad at me about this Rocket stuff. When the fuck did Fred VanVleet become a name to just change a fucking organization? They get mad at me. I'm like, all right, bro. Reed Shepherd's doing okay.
Hey, EJ, you can't do that. Fred VanVleet he changed one with the Raptors, bro.
Oh my God. He hooped. But I'm like, I ain't heard Fred VanVleet name this much since last year, but we couldn't say the shit. We couldn't even say his name a year ago.
We was fucking his name.
But I'm sorry. What's up, Mitch? What I say? I say something wrong, Mitch. Talk to me.
No, it's just, hey, bro, you like KD he's not supposed to be bringing the ball up, bro.
Okay.
Like he's just not. That's not what he's known to be doing. And with that being said, people be hating on him. Him having to do that, he is getting trapped
at half court. SJ, that don't happen. Luka, it happens a little bit. They're doing. That's how great KD is, or how they don't respect the shooters on the Rockets. That could be a mixture of both.
And
Reed is good, but you can't play him all the time. So it's
that
like,
put KD
bro,
in the
like,
mixed bag too, because KD being that tall, getting trapped, you can't be down there handling the ball like that. It kind of puts you at a disadvantage.
like, so you need a point. I'm not saying Fred Van. You just need a. Even if it was Chris Paul at his old age, it'd be look a little bit better. Just somebody.
No, I ain't mad at it. Go ahead, Ted. What's up?
I hate Chris Paul, but go ahead.
Damn.
No, it's on you, Ted.
So Hooper of the week that I got, it should pretty much be everybody landslide if you've been tapping in. Shout out to Michaela from Vanderbilt. Okay, I wanna let y'all know something. She just shattered the school's history of points scored in school history. Shout out to her. She's damn near averaging 28 to 30 points every single game. She's one of the best scoring guards I have ever seen. Not only just in the SEC, but in the women's college hoop program history. She's one of them ones. What she brings to the table, what she does any given night, how she's playing at a high level against real comp. That's a lot of asterisks for everybody else that don't play until they get to, you know what I'm saying, in March. You know, a lot of these teams like Caitlin Clark, she didn't really play against crazy competition when she first came into the scene. Juju was doing all right over there, but like they weren't playing the SEC. They weren't doing what my girl Michaela doing. So Hooper of the week and National Player of the Year, Michaela. I'm gonna give her the award before the award even get given out. Shout out to her.
Shout out to him, man. All right, man. That's all I had. I mean, we got some stuff, but how y'all feeling? What y'all thinking?
Hey, let's talk about. I want to talk about the expansion team. Just a little minute.
Just a little bit. All right, talk about it a little bit, Zell. Let's get to that. NBA's talking about expanding teams, man. So Zell, they saying they trying to expand out to Vegas and Seattle. What's up, man?
Yeah, I feel like with the whole talent level, I think the talent level is there. Because if you look at with a lot of these players, when players get injured and you start seeing these G League players, or hell, I say like you look at a Cam Thomas type of player, like when the expansion team come in, he's gonna be the first player one of them teams pick off a roster. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a lot of teams don't want him because he just wants to score and he don't want to do nothing else but score. And I get that. But when you look at like a lot of these bottom teams and stuff like that, they can score, they can play. And it's like when they get the opportunity, they go out there and they're a different player. And we all know when you go to the NBA, you have to change your role to make that team. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be a defensive player. You have to be a 3-and-D guy. You got to do all this stuff that you probably don't want to do. But in reality, we know that you was a killer in college or you was a killer on this team, that team. So I think the level is there, but at the same time, I don't know how they can be like as leaders. I say that when it comes to like leading the team, like there's a lot of great players out there, but when it comes to like great leaders, I don't think that's there. I'll say that.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. I think Zell, again, I agree with you that there's talent, bro. I was just, as you was talking, I was thinking about guys like Imani Bates, Cam Reddish, I do Terrio. He plays for the Lakers. He on a G League team. I think there's NBA talent in a lot of these places. There are players that, so for me, it ain't necessarily about talent. It's more so how they're actually going to fare in the NBA. Because are we prepared to have another team be worse than the Wizards? That's kind of like, because they're going to be trash for a while before they actually get, unless you get, I say lucky, like the Sonics. The Sonics that when they turned into the Thunder, right, they came in with a Kevin Durant. So,
I mean,
but otherwise,
we can look at
in the year before that they transitioned, bro, they literally drafted Russell Westbrook as well.
Yeah,
right.
I feel like the Orlando Magic was the only team that kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like they started 89 or something like that, 90, then 92 they got Shaq, and 95 they went to the championship. So I think it kind of.
Are we? Go ahead,
with that.
I was gonna say, are we able to weather another bad team as the NBA? When I say we, I'm talking like the NBA, because they already talking about we putting out a bad product. They already saying that the product is bad. Can we weather another storm of two bad teams for another 6 years that are playing like the Nets or the Wizards? Like, can we weather that? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, because I don't even, bro. I say this, man. I don't think a lot of people care about like how when Shaq came out, highly touted, people were still watching Magic games. I can't say that people have the same aura coming out of college as they used to. So like this year we can, but last year I'm thinking of a guy like Ace Bailey, right? How many people actually tune in and watch the Utah Jazz games because they want to watch Ace Bailey? You feel what I'm saying? I know I'm just saying, you know, from an NBA perspective in totality, there's not a lot of fandom for them smaller teams. They don't even get a lot of airtime. So for me, it's just a matter of, hey, man, if you're going to do it, it would have been great if you started it this year so you know you got somebody coming from this draft. It would have been nice to get somebody out of this damn draft, but I don't know what it's going to look like in a couple years from now, man. But again, my point is just, I don't know if the NBA can handle 2 more teams being at the bottom of the league. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, that's how I feel, man. Y'all got anything else, man?
Get the Wizards out the league. That's it, man.
Wizards starting fights. Champagne mushed my boy AJ Mitchell all in the face. It was nasty. It was disrespect. Like,
he went straight to the camera. The camera went green.
Yeah, bro. And it kind of looked like,
Shout out to your boy Darius Acuff. You ain't mentioned it. He for a single season, he has the record in points and assists for the Arkansas.
Shout out to Detroit, man.
That's what's up. I ain't know. They said that. I was like, that's tough.
Word.
Even though I got a lot of hate for him, because I don't think that shit gonna work. But
Ted about to hate right now. Let him go ahead. Hey, he hate. Go ahead. What you say, Ted?
Yeah. So with Darius Acuff, he went to Arkansas, where the list was very skinny for him to actually break these particular records. So it's not really a rich school that a lot of hoopers go to. You know, they got the boy Patrick Beverly. This is somebody he's breaking Patrick Beverly's stuff. That's what we're proud of.
This is the same dude that was loving Patrick Beverly. He was just talking all kind of good stuff about Patrick Beverly.
Oh, yeah, I came out there and I got coached by Calipari and I broke that boy Pat Bev's record.
It's still a record.
Pat Bev is another player. Pat Bev was a killer in Chicago. He was one of
Chicago, not Arkansas.
Even you know why he hating, Zell? You know why he hating? Because they telling him that Darius Acuff is better than Kingston Flemings. That's why. That's the only thing. He ain't got no problem with Darius Acuff until they put him in front of Kingston. Go ahead.
I swear to God on my life, I cannot wait, and I hope and pray to God that Houston sees Arkansas. I swear to God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait because Kingston Flemings is gonna put that boy in jail.
Jail's crazy.
Barbecue chicken.
Jail's crazy.
Barbecue chicken,
Jail's
man.
Crazy. I don't want to hate on him because if my boy Rob Martin give him 30, it's gonna be tough in the league, my boy.
Shout out to Rob, man. I was like, dang, he 5'10". He looked like he about Chloe height. He's short.
He's short. 5'4". He was
getting money though.
Shout out Malik Thomas. I think it's gonna.
Malik's striking that shit up.
I feel like Malik Thomas, man, he might have a better career in the league than Darius Acuff.
I think you know why though, Mitch? Because I think he got all the intangibles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's like what 6'7", 6'8", like he's tall.
Bro. I was telling y'all that, bro. You going into the league trying to be the best scorer on the team is tough. You need to be able to do something else, and I think Malik Thomas does everything else. He does everything. Yes. He is the kind of guy you want to be around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So go ahead.
What's the name of that dude? He plays low man for them. He plays low man for Arkansas.
Billy Richmond.
Yes, bro. Richmond? He does everything the right way.
I like him.
He's the Army Swiss knife. Like he's the low man that plays in that pocket to get all the lobs and backdoor cuts, and then he's actually a decent shooter, to be honest with you. Like y'all talking about intangibles, that's somebody that the NBA would need. Like that's somebody that he has a lot of value. I'm not saying he's better than anybody at anything on Arkansas, but that's the hustle man that you need that can do everything. And he never bitches about opportunities and touches. So that's somebody that you gotta love. Somebody that has very, very good humility and a high motor. Like I like that kid a lot.
True, man. Yeah. All right, man. Hey, fellas, it's a good pod, man. Good pod, man. Hey, first off, appreciate y'all in the comment, bro. We done had a lot of people locked in with us this whole time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're ELAB Podcast on everything: Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Apple Podcasts. Wherever you listen to podcasts, please go in there and give us a 5-star rating on that, man, so we can get this product pushed out, man. But other than that, man, hey, good episode, fellas. I get up with y'all boys, man.
Yes, sir.
We gone.